very good morning, children. So, welcome back to your maths class. Okay, so yesterday I had given you a question, remember? That if Rama ate 3/16 of a fruit salad and Shama ate 2/32 of a fruit salad, who ate more? So, children, so far we have been learning how to convert a fraction to its lowest form. Okay, so today what we are going to do is we are going to compare two fractions, okay? If two fractions are given, then which fraction is smaller and which fraction is larger? All right. We are also going to discuss a few of the hot questions, okay? Given in your workbook and your textbook. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So suppose children, if you see that Rama ate 3/16 of a fruit salad and Shama ate 3/32 of a fruit salad. What will you notice the first thing? The first thing is 3/16 cannot be reduced further. Okay, they are already in the lowest form. Now 3/16 are already in the lowest form of a fraction. What does it mean? When I write 3/16, they do not have any common factor besides 1. They can only be written as 3 multiplied by 1 and 16 multiplied by 1. They have no common factor besides 1. And as such, 3/16 is already in the lowest form of the fraction. Okay. Since it is already in the lowest form of the fraction, let us do one thing. What we are going to do, this is also problem 18 of your textbook, okay, from your workbook, okay. This is also question number 18 from your workbook, which you are going to discuss. All right. So see children, Rama, fraction that Rama ate, fraction that Rama ate is 3/16. 3/16 is already in the lowest form. It cannot be reduced further. We will keep it as it is. Okay. Then we have to see fraction that Shama ate. Fraction that Shama ate is 2/32. Okay. So you can see children, they are not in the lowest form. So if you divide both sides by 2, what will you get? 2 divided by 2 is 1. 32 divided by 2. How much is it, children? You can always use long division or you can calculate it mentally. Okay. All right. So 32 divided by 2 is 16. All right. Now children, comes the part where you have to compare fractions. Okay. Now to compare fractions, what do? You see? So now you have two fractions, right? 3/16 and 1/16. Please note children, to compare two fractions, the denominator has to be equal. Okay. You have to have equal denominators and you have to only compare the numerator. Okay. What do you need? You need equal denominators. And number 2, compare the numerators. Okay. Now see children, the numerators are equal. Okay, since the numerators are equal, see the denominators are equal. See the numerators. Since 3 is greater than 1, what can I say? 3/16 is greater than 1/16. Okay? Okay, I am repeating it again. To compare fractions, the first thing that you have to see is whether the denominators are equal. Okay? Once the denominators are equal, you have to see which numerator is big and which numerator is small. Since 3 is greater than 1, what will I say? I will say that 3/16 is greater than 1/16. Since 3/16 is greater than 1/16, who ate 3/16 of the fruit salad? Rama ate 3/16 of the fruit salad, right? So I can say that Rama ate more. So I can say Rama ate more. Okay, children. Please note it down in your copies. Please note the questions down in your copies. Okay. All right. All right. Let us try another question about how do we compare fractions. Okay. We will see another question where we have to compare fractions. All right. I hope you have written this down. Okay. All right. So here I have Isha. So here I have, let me take a question where Isha ate, okay, we are all eating here, okay. So Isha, a girl named Isha, ate 1/4 of the apple, okay, and 1/4 of the apple in the morning and 2/3 of the apple in the evening. Okay, children. So I need to find out when did she eat the larger portion of the apple. Okay. When did she eat larger portion of the apple? Okay. All right. Now see, children, how many fractions do we have here? We have that Isha ate 1/4 in the morning and in the evening she ate 2/3. Okay, so for 1/4 and 2/3, do they have the same denominator? They do not have the same denominator. So since they do not have the same denominator, what are we going to do? We are going to turn this into equivalent fractions with the same denominator. And to turn this into equivalent fractions, what do we have to do? Number one, we have to take LCM. LCM of denominator. Okay. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to take the LCM of the denominator. Now 4 and 3, the LCM of 4 and 3 is 12 because they can be easily multiplied together to find the LCM. So I have to write 1/4 in such a way that the denominator is 12. Okay. So if I multiply 4 with 3, it is 12. Since I am multiplying the denominator by 3, I will also multiply the numerator with 3. What do I get? 3/12. Similarly, for 2/3, I have to write it in such a way that the denominator is 12. So how can I find that? 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Okay. So since I am multiplying the denominator by 4, I will also multiply the numerator by 4. So 2/3 can also be written as 8/12. 1/4 can also be written as 3/12. Okay. So now I have two fractions, 3/12 and 8/12. Okay. The denominators are the same. Look at the numerators. Which is greater, children? Is 3 greater than 8? No. 8 is greater than 3. Since 8 is greater than 3, I can say 8/12 is greater than 3/12. Okay. Alright. And what is 8/12? 8/12 is, which means that 3/12 is equal to 1/4. 8/12 is equal to 2/3, right? Since 3/12 is less than 8/12, I can say that 1/4 is less than 2/3. Okay? So, since 1/4 is less than 2/3, when did she eat the larger portion of the apple? She ate the larger portion of the apple in the evening. Okay? In the evening. So, what can I say? I hope you have written this down. So I can say that Isha ate the larger portion in the evening. Okay, children. So this is how we compare fractions, okay? So to compare fractions, the first thing that we do is take the LCM of the denominator. Alright, we take the LCM of the denominator to write the fractions in such a way that they become equivalent fractions with the same denominator. Alright, and after that we compare the numerator and we see which is smaller and which is larger. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I hope you can now compare fractions. Okay. So let us move with the hot questions. Okay. Question number 21. So let us move on with the hot questions of your workbook. Okay. So let us move to question number 21. This is your hot questions. Hot question from workbook. Okay. Hot questions from workbook, page number 19. Okay, so let me write the question down. That Raj spent 800 rupees of his salary for petrol. If his salary is rupees 1200, 12,000, okay, what is the fraction? Okay, what is the fraction he spends on? What is the fraction? What is the fraction he spends on petrol? Oh, wait. Can we say he spends 3/45 of his salary on petrol? Okay, can we say that? All right, I hope you have seen the question. Let us get solving. Okay, so here you have that. Can I write the answer here? Here you have that Raj spends 800 rupees of his salary for petrol. Okay, his total salary is 12,000 rupees. All right, so what is the fraction of his salary spent on petrol? So see, children, out of 12,000 rupees, he spends 800 rupees. So what is the whole? We know that fraction is a part of a whole. Okay, so what is the whole here? What is his entire salary? 12,000 rupees. Okay, and what is the fraction that he spends on petrol? 800. Okay, so you can see here, children, you have the whole fraction is 800 by 12,000. So the first thing that you can see is you can cut off the zeros, right? You can cancel out the zeros. So what are you effectively doing? You are dividing 800 by 100 and 12,000 by 100. Okay, so once you do that, you can cancel. When I say that I'm cancelling out the zeros, what am I actually doing? I am dividing 800 by 100 and 12,000 by 100. So I'll be left with 8 by 1200. Now see, children, I can say that 8 and 12 have a common factor 4, right? Because 4 into 2 is 8 and 4 into 3 is 12, right? So I can divide 8 and 1200 by 4, and after I divide it by 4, what am I left with? 4 into 2 is 8 and 4 into 3 is 12, right? I am left with 30. Okay, there should be 1 0 less here. Okay, 120. 2 by 30. Okay. Now can I say, alright, again 2 by 30 also I can cancel out, right? I can divide 2 by 1 and 30 by 5. So I will be left with 1 by 15, right? I can divide 2 by 2 and 30 by 5. Yes, I can divide 2 by 2 and 30 by 2, and I will be left with 1 by 15. Is it okay, children? So, I can say that the fraction of his salary that he spends on petrol is 1 by 15. Okay. Now, I have to say, can we say, what is the question? Can we say that if he spends 3 by 45 of his salary on petrol? Okay. So, how do I find that? How do I find that? Okay. Can I rub this off? I hope you have written it down. Okay. So see children, I'm just writing it here. Okay. So that you can 3 by 45. Oh sorry, 1 by 15 and 3 by 45. Okay. So if I compare these two fractions, I can see that the numerator is 3. So if I multiply 1 with 3 and 15 with 3, what will I be left with? I will be left with 3 by 15 multiplied by 3 is 45. Okay. So 1 by 15 and 3 by 45 are equivalent fractions. Okay. They are equivalent fractions, and what does it mean? It means that they are the same. So what can I say? I can say that Raj, we can say that he spends 3 by 45 of his salary on petrol. Okay. So what can I say? I can say that yes, the statement is correct and Raj spends 3 by 45 of his salary on petrol. Okay, children? So I hope this point is clear. If you have any other problems, please get back to me. Okay? I'll give a few more similar questions in your Google Classroom. See if you can solve these questions and get back to me if you have a problem. Alright?